Hello and welcome to Zaxxon on the Commodore 64, and well, this is a coin-op conversion, and quite a early, early coin-op and a early 64 game. But I mean, this is probably one of the first games that I played on the Commodore 64, well, let's take a look. So you take control of this spacecraft, and the game is actually diagonally scrolling game, and the idea is to penetrate these sort of space cities and destroy the sort of boss at the ends of, well, I don't think it's every city, but now and then a boss turns up. I think there's two sections and there's a space section in between. I think that's what it is, if I remember. The controls are pretty easy, up and down for your altitudes, left, right, go left, right. There's occasionally a bit of problem with gauging the perspective, but I don't find it too much of a problem. If you shoot these big drums, it tops up your fuel. You can see at the bottom. It's full at the moment, but it does go down. Oops. I'm a bit rusty at this game actually, I haven't played it for a long time. And as I said, this is probably one of the first games I played in 64, and never played the arcade version, but it's not. I mean, it's quite a reasonable conversion. I think it's pretty good considering the the era that it's from in terms of the 64's lifespan. It's quite an early game. You've got to watch these energy barriers. Some of them you've got to fly through. But, oops. And well, that's pretty much the game. I mean, it's one of these games that just best played for score really than anything else. And then this space scene when your crosshairs, when you're at the same altitude as these spacecraft, a little cross appears. You hear a little sound going beep beep beep. That means you're at the same altitude, and your hits will have an effect. You've got to watch you don't crash into you as well. Oh, there we go. I think once you've destroyed so many, you can get to the next level, if I remember. Or it might just be the it's just set length. So on to the next city, and they get progressively harder. Oops. So that's game over. So not much point showing you much more. Yeah, I think it's still an okay game to play, especially as a high score game. It's quite a nice little shoot 'em up. And the isometric perspective doesn't always work. It can be a little tricky at times, but also makes it a bit different from most other games. So yeah, I mean, I think that's what makes the game, to be honest. And I quite like the atmosphere of the game. It's it's, even though the sound's quite sparse, it's effective. The graphics are they're okay. And I think it's a pretty reasonable game. I'll give this. I'll give it 6 out of 10 because it's a pretty good game, but it's nothing mind blowing. But it's certainly not a lot wrong with it. Just won't take too long to get bored of it, I think. So yeah, 6 out of 10. I think a fair enough score. And that's all for Zaxxon. See you in the next video.